Imagine this. You're walking at a pace where you can still hold a conversation. Your breathing is steady. Your body feels in control. It doesn't seem like much of a workout, right? But what if I told you that this seemingly slow cardio could be the single most powerful way to extend your lifespan, improve your energy, and bulletproof your health against some of the deadliest diseases of our time? Today, we're rediving into the science of Zone 2 training and VO₂max, the two most important markers that modern research has uncovered when it comes to living longer and living better. And what you're about to hear isn't based on fads, myths, or trends. These are truths uncovered by some of the world's top research centers, backed by clinical studies that show us how the human body thrives when pushed, but not always in the way you think. Most people think cardio means exhaustion. They imagine running until their lungs burn or cycling until their legs give out. But the science of longevity paints a very different picture. Researchers have discovered that the sweet spot for cardiovascular health, fat metabolism, and even brain function lies in a training zone known as Zone 2. This is a level of exercise where your body primarily burns fat as fuel, where your mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your cells, become more efficient, and where your endurance, both physical and metabolic, quietly transforms. What's shocking is that many professional athletes and even longevity scientists, like Dr. Peter Asher, now consider Zone 2 training to be the true foundation of a longer life. It is not about pushing harder. It's about training smarter, consistently, and tapping into the body's natural longevity mechanisms. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. VO₂max. This is the scientific measure of how much oxygen your body can use during peak exercise. Think of it as the ultimate marker of your physical potential and resilience. A higher VO₂max means your body can deliver more oxygen to your muscles, your brain, and even your heart. Countless studies have shown that VO₂max is one of the strongest predictors of not only athletic performance, but also overall lifespan. In fact, some research has revealed that people with higher VO₂max levels can cut their risk of early death by staggering percentages. This makes VO₂max a more powerful predictor of longevity than cholesterol levels, blood pressure, or even body weight. And the best part, it's something you can improve with the right training. So, what exactly happens inside your body when you train in Zone 2? At this level of exercise, typically 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate, you're reteaching your cells to become more efficient at using fat for fuel. Your mitochondria adapt, multiplying and working harder, which means not just improving your endurance, actually reprogramming your body's energy systems. This cellular adaptation leads to better metabolic health, reduced risk of diabetes, improved heart function, and even enhanced brain health. Scientists have linked Zone 2 training to better memory, sharper focus, and reduced risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. It's no exaggeration to say that this type of cardio is like medicine for your entire body. Now, how does Zone 2 connect with VO₂max? The relationship is fascinating. Zone 2 training lays the foundation, improving your metabolic efficiency and endurance. But to truly push your VO₂max to higher levels, you need occasional bursts of higher intensity training. Think of VO₂max as the ceiling of your cardiovascular system and Zone 2 as the foundation of the building. Without the foundation, the ceiling will eventually collapse. Without the ceiling, you never reach your full potential. Both work together to not only improve your health but also to extend your lifespan. Longevity experts emphasize that training both systems is the secret to becoming biologically younger. Let's look at the data. A landmark study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association analyzed thousands of individuals and found that those with the highest VO₂max scores had dramatically lower risks of mortality. Another study out of the Mayo Clinic revealed that regular Zone 2 training could reverse signs of aging at the cellular level, increasing mitochondrial function in older adults, two levels seen in much younger people. Imagine that a 60-year-old who trains in Zone 2 can, on a cellular level, have the metabolic profile of someone decades younger. These aren't just theories. These are facts, proven repeatedly in controlled clinical environments. But let's get practical. How do you know you're in Zone 2? The simplest way. You should be able to talk, but not sing. Your breathing should be steady, but you should feel your body working. For many people, this means a brisk walk, an easy jog, or cycling at a pace where you feel challenged but not overwhelmed. Training 3 to 4 times per week for 45 to 60 minutes in Zone 2 has been shown to yield powerful benefits. Combine that with 1 to 2 shorter, more intense sessions designed to push your VO₂max, and you have a scientifically validated formula for longevity that outperforms any supplement or fad diet. And here's the emotional truth. Longevity, isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Imagine being able to climb stairs without gasping for air in your 70s. Imagine having the energy to play with your grandchildren, to travel, to pursue passions that require vitality, not just survival. Zone 2 and VO₂max training aren't about becoming a marathon runner. They're about building a body and mind resilient enough to withstand the test of time. The most powerful longevity interventions are not locked away in expensive clinics. They are accessible, practical, and available to anyone willing to put in consistent effort. So, what's the takeaway? If you want to live not just longer, but better, start with your Zone 2 base. Walk briskly, jog, cycle, stay in that fat-burning, mitochondria-boosting zone. Then, challenge yourself with short bursts of intensity to push your VO₂max higher. Together, these two practices create a synergy that rewires your biology for resilience, strength, and longevity. The science is clear. Your body is designed to adapt, to grow stronger, and to fight back against aging. The choice is yours. Will you give yourself the gift of movement that not only adds years to your life, but also fills those years with energy, clarity, and freedom? Because in the end, longevity isn't about finding a magic pill. It's about understanding and applying the truths that science has already uncovered. And the truth is, Zone 2 training and VO₂max optimization are among the most powerful tools we have to turn back the biological clock. Slow cardio, paradoxically, might just be the fastest way to a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life.